What's going on, everyone? CameronBlazeIt here, welcoming you to the IPSA semifinals match. It is finally here. If you missed the team preparation video, please go check that out. It will be in the description. To sum up what we have a Dragon Dance Altaria with Return Fire Blast, Roost. In return, I had to think. I thought I said Roost, but I thought I said Return at the same time, so my bad. With a it's like max HP, a little bit in the defense, a little bit in special defense, I believe. Yeah, go watch it so you can get the all IV nature spread. I'm not 100,000% sure. Even though I literally battled like 20 minutes ago, but I had to go eat. Up next we have a Miss Magius with a Life Orb rocking that powerful Shadow Ball, Power Gem, Mystical Fire, and HP Ice. Again, special Wall Breaker. We have a Gastrodon rocking leftovers with a Scald, Ice Beam, Toxic Recover, main defensive wall, max defense, max HP. We have Exodrill, Sword Stance, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Rock Slide. This is our late game sweeper. It's there just to, once Suicune and Gliscor dies, with Stealth Rocks up, Exodrill OHKOs everything, especially after a Sword Stance we can OHKO Scizor, but if Scissor's at 50% we OHKO it, so there's that. We brought our T-Tar with Stealth Rocks, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Thunder Wave, mixed defensive. It's like when in doubt, go to T-Tar and hope they don't kill it. That's the gist of it. And finally, we have it has leftovers. Smooth Rock and Exodrill has Life Orb. Finally, we have Celebi rocking the leftovers with Nasty Plot, Psychic, Giga Drain, and HP Fire. Now, before the battle started, I actually had HP Dragon, so Showdown, if you're watching this, can you please, fix that? Because if I didn't notice that and we got into the battle, that would have been awkward. So, Showdown, fix your hidden power problem, because I don't know what's wrong with it. Because my hidden power on Miss Magius was fine, it was just HP Fire is always messed up for me. All that aside, we are playing Hutch, if you do not know, again, if you don't remember. In the Portland Timburrs, he finished the season 7-3. Started off 2-0 and then lost to us, and then went 5-2, which is actually pretty good. So yeah, that's that. My lungs hurt from the cross country track thing we did today, but let's do this. So my thought process was he's gonna lead Scizor because he led that last time, predicting our T-Tar lead. Even though the Gliscor lead is pretty obvious, I really want to lead. And I want to lead T-Tar to get like 98% off that thing with an Ice Beam, but I feel like the Scizor lead is so obvious I have to lead Altaria, so I'm going to lead Altaria. Let's hit play. Ooh, alright. So up first we have our Altaria up against his Gliscor, and he is going to go to his Suicune as we predict this perfectly and go to Celebi, because last time his swap into that was Altaria. I'm going to set up a Nasty Plot, as he's going to reveal Ice Beam. And if he went for Signal Beam, it would have done 60%, 70%, and with Giga Drain, we would have cleaned that damage up. And I realize he's max special defense, which is kind of wild, but we're going to get Giga Drain health all the way back up to full. He's going to Ice Beam. Oh, he froze us. That's fantastic. I go for HP Fire, predicting this switch into Scizor, and update, we do not get unfrozen. So that would have been an insane play if we landed it, but we're going to swap, pop our Natural Cure, go to Gastrodon, as he's actually going to click U-turn so he can get that momentum up. And he's going to see that we're max defense, and he's going to go to his Suicune. We're both going to get a little health back with our lefties, and we're both going to go for a Toxic. So, very, very special whatever team. So I'm going to go to Celebi to set up again, because I'm going to predict the rest here, and then set up a Nasty Plot and be able to sweep, or get him a damage off. He's going to go for Ice Beam and get another freeze. He's gotten 2 freezes in 7 turns, which is, that's big, because it's momentum changing. Scizor would have been dead, Suicune could be dead at this point, and as long as, we can kill Sneasel too. It's just, eh. But I'm going to swap to Godzilla, because I think that's his only attacking move, is Ice Beam. And I'm going to bait the Scald and go out into Xendi our Gastrodon. And actually, I realize our Gastrodon has the wrong ability right here. It actually has the Sticky Hold instead of Storm Drain. So kind of glad he didn't go for Scald. But there's that. He's going to go to his Nidoking, and we're going to go for Scald here, because we can live any hit. He's going to reveal HP Grass, and that's going to tell me he's Choice Scarf, and because of the damage output. And we don't see any other item, so that means we can just freely go into our Altaria, and the HP Grass is going to do maybe 9%, and it actually is going to do 4%. So yeah, we're going to be chipped down a little bit by the Sandstorm, and we get a free Dragon Dance up right here. He's going to go for HP Grass again, just to get a little more chip damage, I guess. I don't know why he wouldn't, but it's all good. We're going to get our attack and speed up. Nidoking's going to drop, and so Gastrodon's 2 kills. Now, let's pause it. He's going to go for Bullet Punch, alright? And we can live a Bullet Punch because we're pseudo defensive. And depending on the damage, Fire Blast has a chance to OHKO. And again, if he's defensive, it has a chance. If he's offensive, it will always OHKO. And like, it has a 50% chance to kill after stealth. Like, it's not after Stealth Rocks, like without Stealth Rocks if he's defensive. And so yeah, I don't regret going for Fire Blast at all. So going for Fire Blast here, we're gonna click it and it should OHKO. We're gonna take 53%. Fire Blast is going to connect, and we're gonna OHKO him. So if he wants to complain about a high roll, which it may or may not have been, he got 2 freezes in 7 turns. Just saying. He's gonna go to Outlaw, and I calced all regular Altaria here. I thought Pursuit would have killed me, but it actually wouldn't have if I swapped, unless he got Absolute Max Roll. So there's that. I'm going to go to Godzilla, and I'm going to predict the swap and go for Ice Beam, because I knew he would not stay in, knowing I had Stone Edge, and Gliscor was his only swap. So he's going to get the Toxic Orb off, and I'm going to go for Protect. He's going to go for Protect. I go for Stealth Rocks, predicting the Protect so we can get a little more health. Now, I'm going to swap out into Mismagius because he cannot do anything, and I'm also predicting an Earthquake, as we predict that perfectly. And right now, Blair just wins. I almost go for Power Gem here, predicting the swap, but I'm just going to play it safe and go for Shadow Ball, as it is actually the HP Ice, actually. No. Yeah, HP Ice. I went for HP Ice. I'm trying to play it safe, but I could have went for Power Gem, because it would have killed him and everything else, but I don't know why I didn't. It was probably the smarter move, because if he was not adamant, which you saw he was, I'm just rambling at this point, I'm going to pause. He's adamant Sneasel, so that's why he didn't outspeed. So, that guy got overshadowed, and the Power Gem crit did not matter. Sneasel is like a piece of paper. So now we can just lock ourselves into Hidden Power Ice and just win the match. And that's what we're going to do. He's going to go for Protect and fail, and we're going to get the Hidden Power Ice off. He's going to swap to Dragonite. He cannot E-Speed us because we are a Ghost type. If he's Choice Scarf, we will know immediately, and we can plan accordingly. We go for HP Ice, and just like that, we are in the finals for IPSA. This is only the 4th time I've ever made finals in a league. Normally, I don't do good in playoffs, but our playoff record isn't the best. But think about it. All right, hear me out. We've won 1 championship, and that was in a league when it was like back in 2015, the end of 2015. I won this league. It was with a like Mega Venusaur. It was like Mega Venusaur. What's that dark type? That's really good. Oh, Weavile and Nidoqueen. Like that, I just took that team to a championship. And right now we are taking Excadrill, Mega Altaria, and Celebi to a championship with T-Tar2, Mismagius, Entei. Entei even done anything, but we are in a championship. And for technically like the first like main thing I've recorded, because like CBLA died, like ABL Season 2 just got like, I had so much going on at the time. PBA Season 2, I had so much going, like, it's like I did good in all those leagues, I just could not finish the series because of other things. This is the first time I'm being able to finish a series, and we're going to the finals. Good game to my dude Hutch. I'll let you, I don't know who we play yet, but I will figure it out, and we are gonna, toes are curling, dude. I cannot wait, dude. I'm so excited. It wasn't, alright, I'm gonna do honesty. It was not Hutch's best battle, alright? But the man is still such a great battler. He's such a phenomenal battler. go check him out, please. You can go watch all of his battles, and you'll know exactly why I was super nervous for this battle. He's a great battler. He almost beat us the first time we played, and we learned from our mistakes, and we kept going, and that's what we've been doing. This game I checked. I made sure I had my late game like ideal planned out. Unlike last time where I almost choked it, but I thought every single move out up until Miss Mages came in against the up until Miss Mages came up against the Gliscor and clicked HP Ice to kill it. I thought out every single play for a solid minute and just had to think myself through it. And I'm glad I did. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Next week, we will have our final team build for Gen 6. That is wild, dude. Gen 6 is out of the door after next week. And yeah, in an hour, we will have the PBA battle, just like how we had one an hour after our team builder yesterday. So, look out for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. See you next week. Bye.